Hey guys, Rick and Duke, welcome to another episode of War HOGG Words of Wisdom. This one here, we're going to talk about your most precious commodity, your time, and how to be efficient with your time. Speaking of time, thank you guys for tuning in and giving me your most precious commodity, your time, like we talked about before. Listen to the show. Hey, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, leave us a rating, review, subscribe, all that other good stuff you got to do to help us beat this crazy big tech algorithm out there. Don't forget, swing by warhogg.com, kellydefense.com, sign up for those newsletters. Trust me, we will not inundate you with a bunch of garbage. Trust me, one man shows. We're going to give you pertinent data. Don't forget, you want to become a part of the Patreon crew. Super easy. warhogg.com, kellydefense.com, or patreon.com/on the range podcast. Like-minded individuals looking to make themselves 1% better every single day, bi-monthly Zoom calls, 100 plus training videos, and the list goes on and on. Don't forget, patrons, stand by, because that's right. Patrons get exclusive post-show content. As always, this episode of War HOGG Words of Wisdom brought to you by the Firearms Training Notebook. That's right. You got to have a plan for that firearms training. If you're just out there willy-nilly, man, you're not going to get any results. If you're not using something like a pack club timer to get those times or record that data, again, you're just out there floundering. So not being as efficient with your time as you could be. Guys, I'd love to give you that accountability check, just, for you. Did you get your firearm training in today, whether it was live or dry fire training? Did you get your workout in? Act of kindness. What are you grateful for? And how are you striving to be that 1% better every single day? One thing I want to throw out there is just some promo codes. You guys may or may not have swung by the website, seen them, but just as a quick reminder, Aim Point, save big money there using code WARHOGG 1224. That changes every so often, so that just changed. So it's now WARHOGG 1224. Grunt Style, War 25. Oakley SI, War HOGG 15. So that's going to save you an additional 15% on top of Oakley SI's great savings. Vertex, use code OTR, save you 20%. And on Safari Land, Core 10 War HOGG, save you some bucks. So just some great industry partners. The list goes on. Again, swing by the websites and check it out. But let's kind of dive right into this. Being efficient with your time. Again, one of the things that kind of stemmed this was the other day when I was in the gym, my gym, right here at my house. I'm working out, and I look over, and my gun belt's sitting there with my timer and the firearms training notebook. And I'm like, why can't I get a workout in, do my dry fire training, all at the same fail swoop? I got some physical duress going on, got some sweat going on, sweaty palms, sweat in the eyes. Muscles not working as great. Dude, it's been working out great, right? So that's going to be kind of a staple there. Now, I say all this stuff, and I'm going to deep dive more into some being efficient with your time. Rick's not all about, hey, man, all work, no play. No. This should carry over into all aspects. Hey, man, if you're going on vacation, go on vacation, right? Be efficient with your time. I'm not going to lie. One of the things love doing when we're on vacation is beating that sunrise. So depending on where you're at, hey, you're at the beach, you're at the mountains, hey, wherever you're at, catching that sunrise, man, there's something about that sun coming up. To me, it's super powerful. So brides out there with me as well, go out there, drink our coffee, watch the sunrise, and just spend some quality time. Again, being efficient with my time, spending quality time with my wife, right? Same thing goes with your kids. It's all this stuff is all encompassing, guys, right? Yeah, we bust our tail, we grind, we do all that other stuff, but man, we take time as well. We've got to. I was away from my family way too long, and they're deserving of that time, but I need to make sure that when I'm spending time with them, it's quality time, right? So yeah, I can spend the whole day and be distracted or doing other things. That's not being efficient with my time. Would you rather give them an hour of garbage time or 15 minutes? No kidding. Totally in tuned. No magic boxes distracting. Don't be watching your TikTok cat videos and all your other garbage. Nope. Engage in conversation. Really spending time. with a significant other. Why wouldn't you? But I look around and, this all kind of stems from last couple words of wisdom we've done, right? Um, Social media. That is an absolute rubbish pit to steal your time. It's just a distractor, right? It's taking away from you being something better for yourself. They're saying that kids are spending close to 5 hours a day. 5 hours, man, blows me away. 5 hours on that stupid social media garbage. And I'm not going to lie, we used to be a lot more into it. But Zuckerberg showed me the way, right? He deleted our War HOGG Tactical account, and we haven't put the effort in since. We thought that was the way to get the word out there. It's a way. It's not the way. We really should have been spending more time on the website. We should have been spending more time with the podcast. Should have been spending more time working our newsletters, right? But we didn't. We fell into the trap thinking that that was the way to market. It's a way. Now, granted, I'm not all out on social. I'll tell you straight up, LinkedIn is smoking for us. Super. I mean, when it comes to platforms, I enjoy posting on that. I don't do a whole bunch of interaction. I should probably do more, but I don't. Put my content out there. Hey, there it is. Let it ride. But I guess that kind of kick, or being zucked, or whatever word you want to use, showed me, hey, man, I could be more efficient with my time. I could be more focused on my business in a positive way, on things I control, not hoping that Zuck will sit there and open the magic floodgates. And again, I keep going back to the social media, man. It is social garbage, right? My opinion, that dude is the devil. He is just pumping crap. Whether, it's him being the number one platform for child sex trafficking, but boy, we won't promote nothing more HOGG Tactical, will we? What's up there, Zuck? So you got the ability to squash me, my platform, but boy, you won't do squat about pedos. Interesting. We'll save that for another episode. But getting back to your time, guys, right? There's 20,000 different ways that you can skin the cat when it comes to being more efficient with your time. Let's think about this. I personally try to write things down, right? Like, I'm a big proponent of writing things down. Do I always put an hour by hour, time by time for things? Sometimes it's checklists. Sometimes I'm going to sit there and go, hey, I know I'm allocating, let's say, for example, I'm going to take an hour today and do some yard maintenance. Boom. Okay. Hey, that's going to happen from this time to this time. All right. Roger that. Come back. Hey, man, when I get done that, eat some breakfast, take a shower, do whatever it is work-wise I got to do, calls I've got to make, whatever it is that I've got to get done, get those things done. And it's almost having that checklist, checking those things off. Hey, if you can work the time frames, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, right? Sometimes it's, hey, man, I know I've got a 3:00 Zoom meeting I got to be part of. Okay, roger that. I got a meeting later on in the week, right? In person, got to drive a couple hours to get there. Hey, pretty much that day is, focused on that meeting. Try to do some phone calls and other things when we're, driving to and from, but that's the focus of that day. So you're going to have days like that. It's okay. But let's totally go 180 out, right? Well, let's take the work side apart. When you're sitting there, say you're going on vacation, where are you going? Right? You're going to sit there and just go, hey, man, we're just going to hang out here. And that's perfectly fine if you do, right? We've done that before. Or if you're going to someplace new, hey, doing some work beforehand, where's all those cool sites at? Where's the biggest ball of yarn we're going to go check out, or whatever it is that you want to do? But do some work beforehand. So then when you get there, bam, you're out there going. And trust me, we've spent a bunch of time going different places, and you think, okay, man, I'm going to spend a couple days. And then you turn up going, man, missed the mark on that one. Prime example. Let's just say you're going to Europe. Let's say you're going to go visit 2 cities. You got to go to Berlin. You got to go to London. You can probably pretty much knock out Berlin about a good solid 2 days, right? Maybe 3, depending if you're going to go a little deeper into stuff, especially if you're a Cold War buff. Got some cool museums and some other things there. Okay, cool. Man, you go to London. Man, London is like a 10-dayer. And you're still just barely scraping the surface, man. There's so much, so big. What do you want to go see? What do you want to go hit? All those different things, right? So I just say all that is what you don't want to do is show up at some cool place. And now we're like, the clock's ticking. The clock never stops. It'd be nice to sit there and go, cool. All right, here we are. Off we go. Let's go figure it out. And granted, there's going to be some things you'll have to figure out, right? Riding on the tube or taking the train or, taxi, whatever you're doing, right? Going to figure some things out, but that's all right. But my point being is, are you being efficient with that time? And really, that's the biggest driving factor I'm trying to get drive home to you guys is I got it when we're young. What's time? We got plenty of it. As you start getting older, you start realizing, hey, man, this is my most precious commodity. I don't care if you're a gazillionaire. You burn a day, you can't buy it back. It's gone. So time is an equal discriminator for everybody. The key is, what are we doing to maximize that time for us? What are we doing to ensure we're not wasting that precious time that's just ticking, ticking, ticking? Doesn't stop, man. We can't stop it. We can't buy it back. So to me, I want to sit there at all aspects of my life and go, how can I be as efficient with my time? How can I sit there at the end of the day when it's time for me to kind of reflect, do some journaling, go, man, did I waste the day or did I capitalize? Did I get a workout and dry fire all at the same whack? Boom. Now, to me, those are 2 critical tasks for me in my lifestyle, right? Boom. Done. Check that block. Mission complete. Bam. Moving on to the next thing. So just think about that as you're going about your daily stuff and just think, hey, man, how can I be as efficient with my time? Because when it's gone, it's gone. That's your War HOGG words of wisdom. Don't waste your number one most precious commodity. For my patrons, stand by. For the rest of you guys, make sure you guys train hard, stay safe, and we'll see you on the range. Rick and Duco out.